Hey, this is Tracy Talks. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm on Instagram and YouTube at More Tracy Talks. Thanks. It's that time of year where we have holiday gatherings. And I know for myself in the past, there have been things that I have felt obligated to go to. It's this whole internal struggle about I really should go, I really should participate. And we play all of these should games. But you know what? Those times are over for me. I'm done listening to that voice inside of me that is saying, you should do this. We are really at this point where self-care should be at the top of your list, whatever that looks like. If that looks like hiding away, if that looks like attending smaller parties, if that looks like having a one-on-one dinner with someone instead of the whole big family, then that's what you should be doing. There are times where I don't want to bring things up because I know that it's going to open up this bigger discussion. People are going to feel like they need to comment and add their own opinion, which doesn't help in the end, because if I have my mind made up and I know that I need to skip something, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't feel like I should have to explain to you why I don't feel like I can come. And so if you're one of these people that are really looking at what can you commit to and what you can't, know that if you decline something, that you're most likely going to have to, you're going to have confrontation, and expect that you're going to have that. Expect that you need to have this statement planned out. Expect that people might be upset with you. And let's face it, people project all of the time. And when somebody is getting upset with me, then I know that's more about them than it is me. And I take my own responsibility with that as well. When I have a moment where I'm short with somebody, where I respond in a snappy way, I know that's me and what I'm feeling in that moment. And it has nothing to do with that person. And sometimes we can see that, we take on other people's comments and we take them personally, when really we shouldn't. But if you're declining a holiday party, if you're skipping out on something, have a statement prepared. Have something ready for when somebody does say something. All you have to do is go into that place and say the words that you need to say. And you don't even have to explain anything. You don't have to tell them anything. And that's fine too. You don't owe anyone anything. It's always hard too when we see pictures on social media. We're friends with, we have families that share pictures and we have friends that share pictures, and we see these gatherings. And sometimes we aren't invited, sometimes we're excluded, and then there's times where we don't go. And there's this moment where we have these feelings that make us sad, make us uneasy. You know what? Maybe just don't get on social media. Maybe don't look at the pictures if you know that it's going to upset you. If you know that it's going to hurt your feelings, then just don't go out there and look, or hide somebody for 30 days. You can do that. You can hide their profile, take a break from them. Nobody has to know. It's not like they get a message, oh my God, so-and-so, hid your profile. I have even started planning things that I enjoy doing. And if I'm not going to go somewhere and I'm not going to partake in an event, then I'm going to find a movie that I really want to watch. I'm going to get some takeout from somewhere that I really enjoy. Or maybe read a book. Just do something that really is feeding you and nourishing you. These parties sometimes, I'm not a person that can give a lot of myself at parties. Like I have a definite limit. I have this energetic gauge and it drops fast sometimes. And sometimes it drops faster than I even realize. You know how when you're like driving in your car and the gas gauge is at a quarter tank and then all of a sudden it's on empty and you don't even know what happened? That's how my energy operates. And I know that. And maybe you're like me, and maybe you just have to be more selective in who you spend your time with and who you invest in at this moment. And whatever, if somebody is upset with you, all you have to say is, I just don't want to do it. I don't feel like I have the energy this year. And there's times where I've even been meaner about my response, and that's fine too. Sometimes people really push me to do things. There's so much of those Libra qualities in my design that oftentimes I can fake it, I can attend, I can participate in things that I don't really want to do because there's this need inside of me to keep the peace and just to go with the flow. And then I realize after the fact that I'm mad at myself, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, and all of that could have been avoided if I had just said no in the beginning. No, I can't do that. No, I don't want to do that. And it's interesting too when we have people who are gathering, and I see it so much in my own family. There are certain people who want to just do things the same way. They want to fix the exact same foods. And I have my mother right now who, when we gather for Christmas, oftentimes we're doing appetizers and finger foods and just things that we can just easily pick up, things that we don't fix the rest of the year. You know, it's not this big, full course, heavy meal, but just these little bite-sized pieces of things. And she has in her mind that she still wants to do this one dish that nobody really eats because it's big and it's heavy, and we all want to eat the fun little things that we don't have the rest of the year. And she can't let it go. This year I suggested maybe just not as much because we know how this is going to play out. You're going to want to have everybody take leftovers. And then that becomes a whole big thing too. Well, you have to take this and you have to take this and you need to take some of this and you need to take, and it really just takes on a life of its own. Sometimes the holidays, they don't have this magical quality about them. And it really is a time to practice self-care. It is a time to get up and get moving, get your energy moving, go do something that you really want to do, go eat something that you really want to eat. Because it can be tough. This time can be tough. Have a plan. I'm so over people saying that I'm selfish. And I've come to realize that if I don't take care of my own energy, if I don't take care of my own reserves, then I can't show up to other people and for other people at 100%. I never get back to 100%. Self-care is actually one of those things that we just need to learn how to practice and accept and give ourselves permission for. I mean, why do we let so many people influence our decisions? I don't know. These next couple of weeks, I know, can be really tough for people. All of us don't have those people in our lives that we would really want to have. And it's just a tough time for so many people. And how can we offer ourselves grace? How can we offer other people grace? And there's there comes a time where I have to realize that when somebody doesn't show up, that it's not anything against me, that they are taking care of themselves, doing something that they feel like they need to do, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how I feel about them not being there. But people just are trying to do the best that they can with the tools that they have. So find a book, find a snack, find a program, settle in, and take care of yourself. Bye for now.